Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with a Progetto 65. The last time we played with this tank was October of the 2023, and I checked out how the video was looking like and what kind of performance I got with this vehicle. And it was barely 4000 combined. I can't let it happen, and I think we need to play better with this tank. Don't you think so? Overall, where the tank goes, the tank got nerfed some time ago, and it's definitely not as good as it was at the peak time, or not only peak time, but even 1 year ago it was significantly better. You could have got some random bounces, which is very much appreciated, and it is absolutely amazing if you would ask me, but nowadays the situation looks definitely very, very, very different. If I'm not mistaken, what Wargaming nerfed on this tank, it is armor and the gun. So that being said, there is not that many good things left of this vehicle, and I must admit I see significantly less Progettos in the game nowadays. I must admit that. Okay. How are we going to play this game and what we can do in this situation? I believe it's clear and fair to say that we do not really have anyone playing in this area, which is no bueno, but not much what we can change about this. I am not going to play in the heavy line anyways. My mission is to have a middle position somewhere in the middle from where I would be able to say hello for every and each mother trucker who is getting spotted in the game, right? And in the same time, just to make sure that we are going to punish them, right? Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual, nothing extraordinary, right? We want to be in the middle of the field and just to slap enemies for making one or another bad decision. That's all we need to do for a full happiness. Now, what we know Vickers is sniping from somewhere in the back, and thinking about Progetto, Progetto is definitely not the tank with which we have any armor whatsoever, right? So we need to keep this in mind and we need to be aware of this. Do I want to help this Kranwagen? I think I do. Okay, hear me out. What is happening in my pigeon brain? At this point I am thinking about escaping. I want to get a bit better angle from where I can say hello for the IS-7 who is making pressure, or alternatively was a 5A who is making pressure, right? This is what we need for a full happiness. Eventually those guys should say brrrr and they should go in. And whenever they are going in, we should be somewhere nearby just to be sure that we can and we will punish enemy forces for doing something silly, right? That's what we need for a full happiness. Beautiful. IS-7 is getting greedy, and you know what? This greediness will definitely won't pay off for this gentleman. Beautiful couple of the punishment shots. This is exactly what we need for a full happiness. And in the same time, I am waiting until this guy would try to peek again, because once again, I think it is matter of the time whenever he's going in, right? At least that's what I want to believe. Oh! Not bad. This IS-7 actually managed to outspot me. I did not saw that one coming for sure. Leo should help for our carrot. That is a very, very, very good stuff. And IS-7 is going to be next in line in order to take one for the team, right? This is what we need for a full happiness. Could I go for this IS-7? Probably I could, but I'm not entirely sure should I. I think the risk is just simply way too big. I can take one shot while crossing, which is kind of silly move by me, and in the same time he can simply eliminate me in the game from the game later on. It's just simply not worth it. So instead of doing that, I will try to get a bit different angles here. I would love to see one of the light tanks playing somewhere over there, okay? If any of the light tank would make a silly goose decision, which once again there is a chance, we are having a great time and we are enjoying ourselves. Beautiful, EBR in the middle of the field. Unfortunately, I did not manage to get a proper angle here, but that's okay. That is completely fine. Both of the Vazes are down to fartable. Hear me out, what am I doing? I'm getting closer to the red line in this situation. Red line it is. At this point, once again, enemy goal will be to get involved as much as they physically and possibly can, and my goal will be to get a proper angle to punish them for their stupidity and for their mistakes. If you would ask me, I would say that seems like a pretty good angle to slap this Mr. E5. Very, very good. This is exactly what we want to see, and this is exactly what we want to have. Meanwhile, I'm trying to eliminate Vaza 55, and luckily we have done that. Beautiful. Excellent, fellas. So far, so good. And once again, we can't complain about this. I could have went for another shot, but I made a decision not to. Is it a good decision? You tell me. Vickers are extremely dangerous tanks for us. Like, super dangerous. Why so? The main reason why they are so bloody dangerous for us because they have godlike gun handling. They are able to hit their shots without bigger problems whatsoever, and in the same time they have speed, they have DPM, they have everything what you could want from the medium tank, well, minus armor, right? So this mother trucker is extremely, extremely dangerous for us. Meanwhile, what do I want to do at this point? At this point, I want to get involved, and at this point, I just simply want to make as much pressure as we physically and possibly can, right? This is what we need for a full happiness. Luckily, our team is winning the game. Good. The first game, fellas, it is 3,500 damage, 900 assisting damage, although we have some tracking and we have some assisting damage. So it's not ideal where the mark of excellence goes, but that's completely fine and we are okay. Luckily we won the game, that's the most important thing. Skill, never say that you won the game before you won the game. It's literally impossible to lose this because light tanks simply do not have enough firepower to deal with our team in this way. And we still have a powerful IS-7 alive, so you know, we are chilling and we are having the best time ever. All I would love to see, this T100 LT, and I have a feeling that this mother trucker should sit somewhere around this area, okay? That's what I want to believe. We are getting spotted, I don't really think it matters. I mean, in the same time, this gentleman could be sitting here, but luckily it's not the case. He's running for his life, and you know what, I do not really mind whatsoever. Unfortunately, I missed the shot because that auto-aim was stupid, but it's okay. It is how it is, I cannot complain too much about that. What I noticed after this game playing with a Progetto, I cannot say that the gun is pile of kaku, but I cannot say that the gun is ideal. This is the first thing, right? The second thing, which is extremely important, fellas, the armor is not existent of this tank, and I can actually demonstrate that very, very easily. If you would go to the index page, you have nowadays the 3D models, right? And I mean, if you are bouncing, you are lucky mother trucker. It is pure proper paper, fellas. It isn't excellent tank, and you may say, but still, if you would use the gun depression, maybe then you can do something. No, you can't. No, you can't. Unfortunately, fellas, you cannot. And that's World of Tanks. This is how Progetto is looking like nowadays. And armor, in my opinion, is half of the trouble. What I'm missing a bit of the DPM or a bit of the gun. Anyways, 3,600 damage, 900 assisting damage. I cannot complain about this. Fourth by experience, third by the damage. We made 107,000 profits, and we got 8,000 from the mission, right? But this is from where the profits are coming from, so keep this in mind. Okay, round number 2, Fisherman's Bay Standard Battle. Let's see what we can do in this situation. What is a very dangerous thing is that enemies has 2 light tanks. That is a bit of the problem, but once again, we are going to be alright. We are going to lurk somewhere towards the middle, and we will try to beat the living crap out of the enemies if they are going to mess up and if they are going to make a mistake. Is it going to be easy? No, not really. But nevertheless, we will try to do our best. Now, very big question is how good our Manticore is as a spotter, right? This is the question. Both of the enemy spotters decided to get involved, so that is a mistake. And at this point, we can start farming, fellas. I am going to fully unload in this situation just because I can, and because I'm pretty sure we are not going to have any activities to do for a next, let's say, 10, 20, 30 seconds, right? So we are just simply taxating the enemy tank destroyers here. Straightforward, very, very good, free damage. And I do not know how about you, but I like free damage. It's free, why not to take it? Meanwhile, there is a gentleman who is thinking about making pressure like so. I want to knock this tree down. What is the main reason why do I want to knock this tree down is because I will feel tiny touch safer from the T-54 lightweight here or the Manti 4 there, okay? That would be nice. Good. Lightweight is down to fartable. That's very, very good. If I would get spotted in this situation, we are going to slap the Manti. So we are feeling quite okay and we cannot complain how this game goes so far. We have still plenty of the hit points to play with. We are feeling pretty okay, fellas. We are feeling definitely pretty okay. Manti should have CVS on, or at least that's what I guess. And you know what? Let's test out the things. That's a blind shot. I should get spotted, but I'm not. That means that Manti doesn't sit in this position anymore, right? I think we hit him before and he kind of changed his mind, which I can't blame him for that, you know? I just simply cannot blame him for that. Good, very, very good. Or alternatively, maybe the bush simply works, or I should say the tree which we knocked just simply works for in our favor, right? Either way, we are okay, relax, take it easy, we are enjoying ourselves to the maximum and we are having a great time. Have you seen what happened? Actually nothing. I was about to say, looks like our light tank got spotted because I heard plenty of the shots, but it wasn't the case, or maybe it was the case after he fired. Either way, we are sitting very, very well. All we need to do, we need to be very patient in this situation. At least this is what I would say. Meanwhile, Manti is sitting here in the middle. That's okay. At least now our team knows. This is important thing to highlight. And now I would love to punish this Mr. Tortoise for his stupidity. But once again, gun handling of this tank is far away from being ideal, so for a future we are going to load the gold ammunition, so we are going to feel tiny touch better. In fact, I'm going to go with the gold ammunition instantly, right? That's what I need for a full happiness. Good, very, very good. If the Tortoise would get spotted, now we have a gold and we are going to be able to penetrate him tiny touch easier. 330 millimeters of penetration is significantly better, fellas. That's what we need for a full happiness. Okay, good. So far, everything is alright, we are chilling, we are enjoying ourselves, and we are simply waiting until enemy team would make a mistake and until they would mess the things up, right? If this lightweight would make pressure and there is a big chance he will try to peek again, we would try to eliminate him from the game, right? Should I go for a blind shot? I'm not entirely sure. Is it a good idea or not so good idea? That's okay. Manti for a hit. Good. Now both of the light tanks are down to fartable. That is okay. And now we are ready to beat the living crap out of very powerful tanks like a Mr. Tortoise, right? I mean, armor-wise, that mother trucker is very, very powerful. Do I want to make a hardcore pressure in the heavy line? You see, there is Fava, and I have a feeling that Fava is definitely sitting somewhere in this area. At least that's what I would guess, right? And if it is the case, oh boy, any silly goose decision from my side can lead us to take one for the team, right? And I definitely do not want to do that. And I definitely do not want to do that, fellas. Okay, so far so good. Now the question is, our Manti would spot the Tortoise or whoever else is playing over there or not so much. Unfortunately, not the best shot by me, but that's okay. I deserve this, and as you can see, Fava is slapping literally everyone. Now the main question is, do I want to go for the 60 DP? And I think the answer is straightforward yes. I have a feeling that making pressure for this 60 TP is the best play which we could make in this situation. So we are going to eliminate enemy super heavy tank, and then we can chill. Beautiful, very, very nice. This is exactly what I am looking for. Come on. Don't do that to me. Let me slap this mother trucker. Down to 200 hit points, that's okay. The thing is, whenever we are going to arrive into the city, we are going to have the full mag, okay? And full mag is absolutely amazing thing for us. Then we can make one or another decision how we could approach enemies, right? Without getting slaughtered. Meanwhile, 60 TP did a smart job. Over there, he pretty much eliminated our 777, but to be completely honest with you, it doesn't change too many things for us. We are still okay. Now, we have two autoloaders playing over there. We have the TVP and we have Progetto. Both of us are feeling quite okay and we cannot complain about this, right? Now, all we need for a full happiness is to say hello for him. That's good. And now we need to say hello for this gentleman sitting right there. Unfortunately, I missed very important shot, but there is nothing what I can change about this, and we are fine. We are going to have another mag now, and we are ready to go. Now, if I would be this Mr. 140, I would start shitting my pants. Why so? Because TVP clipped him, and now my turn. If I would be in his place, I would say egg, tuna, from where all of those autoloaders peaked. That was pretty bad aim from my side, it's okay, I deserve what I got, it's fine. We can continue our journey. Now, our Manti will try to make pressure like this, and this is exactly what we are looking for. And you know what? I'm going to follow him. I think that's the proper play. I think this is the proper play. If I need to bet, I would say that those guys, they won't make pressure like so. So, to have an angle like this and to punish the sniper schnitzels, it is very much appreciated and it is amazing. Plus, on top of that, we were lucky enough to hit the shot like this. That's good. That's good, fellas. That's good. Meanwhile, enemy Arta without keyboard, who could expect that? That's okay. Very, 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 very nice. Now we are relatively close to the enemies, and hopefully we can have a decent angles to slap them. Now, first things first, Cobra, he won't be able to survive this, he is out. Good. This is exactly what we need. Now, next step will be to probably get closer to the bushes here, I would guess. But in the same time, we need to keep in mind that Hori is sitting in the bushes right there. Beautiful. Our Manti is making pressure as much as he physically and possibly can. And now our team will eliminate this Hori. Beautiful. Now, we can try to say hello for enemy Fava. Beautiful shot, very, very nice. He definitely enjoyed sniping from the back, I can promise you that. But now his fun is over. So can you still play with a Progetto nowadays? In my opinion, you definitely can, but it's folks who played with this tank before, whenever this tank was in the top shape, you know that the tank is far away from being ideal nowadays, right? It's just how it goes. It is not as good as it used to be back in the day. That's the most important highlight, that's the most important thing to just simply say, right? Just how it goes. Which is quite sad, but it is how it is. And probably unpopular opinion from my side, I do not really think that Progetto should get nerfed, okay? I do not really think that this tank deserves to get nerfed, but it is how it is. Not much what we can change about that. just how this game looks like, and this is how this game works, right? It is how it is. Anyways, nevertheless, fellas, I'm feeling happy with this performance. I think we did a pretty good job. And, fellas, almost 5,000. I think we should have a blind shot. Do we? Let's see. And I feel like it was a good game. I mean, minus the aim from my side towards the 140. Yes, we have a blind shot. 5.3 thousand damage, 4 kills, high caliber, second class, beautiful game. Our Monty did a bloody amazing job, good for him, that was absolutely amazing. And he did a very, very, very good job. So this is what we have. Nice, second game is good, 34,000 minus though, but let's get real, I was spamming hits left, right and center. So far, after 2 games with this tank, we are playing for 4.5 thousand damage and 500 assisting damage, 5,000 combined. I don't want to click the battle button. I knew I shouldn't click the battle button. I bloody knew I should not click a battle button. That's okay, we are going to be fine and we are going to make it work. All we need to do, we need to stay calm and we need to slap the enemies for every indeed stupidity that they are going to make, and I believe they are going to make plenty of the bad decisions. What do I want to do at first? I want to take this typical angle here, which is relatively safe, and we can slap the folks who are trying to go on top of the hill, right? That's what I want to do. Hopefully it would work in our favor and hopefully we can get some assisting damage or some damage dealt, right? This is the angle whenever we can see folks going up. It's okay. Very smart decision by the from the Leo side. That's very, very good. And we slapped Mr. Vickers for 300 damage. That's okay. Not a big deal. We cannot complain about this by any shape or any form. Now, how we could say hello for the enemy forces in this situation? This is the question. Ooh, Kranwagen. Okay, hear me out. If the Mr. Kranwagen will think that he can make pressure like this, we are going to slap him in the face just like so. If enemy medium tanks would think that they can come closer over there, we are going to slap them. So all in all, the situation doesn't feel too bad and doesn't feel unplayable, if you know what I mean. And all we need to do, we just simply need to keep punishing them, right? If they are getting involved, we slap them. If they are thinking about getting involved, we slap them. If they are dreaming about getting involved, we slap them. This is the whole point for us. Meanwhile, there is a Mr. Bachet who probably had no clue that Progetto would react if he would get spotted somewhere over there. So what is our goal? We want to lurk somewhere nearby. We do not want to go instantly for him because he has a friend, but we want to lurk somewhere in the shadows. Now, what would be the perfect case scenario for us? Perfect case scenario for us would be to see this Kran trying to go up like this, right? That would be absolutely amazing and that would be awesome. That is one for Mr. Kran. Unfortunately, I missed the second one, but it doesn't really change absolutely anything. And the thing is, we have plenty of the support in the back. And even though if this botshit would think that he can make some pressure, it's not going to be that simple and that easy for him to get involved here. We are okay. We are definitely okay and we are chilling at the moment. Now, how the Mr. Kran angle looks like. I don't really think the Mr. Kran is paying too much attention towards us, honestly speaking. Vickers. Okay, I see how it goes, fellas. I don't really care about the Mr. Kran so much. I changed my mind. I don't really think it's bad to change my mind. Look, we have the triangles who found the keyboards. That is excellent. What do we want to do? We want to go up like this and we want to start clearing this side out. Because what is going to happen, this Mr. Bobject and this Grille eventually will try to push on E4 or they are going to fire at E4. That being said, we can easily get a clip in this way. As you can see, Mr. Greeley is significantly more brave than Mr. Bobject is, and that is okay. What I want to do, I want to go for a Greeley and I want to ram the living crap out of him. Would you look at that? We are just simply going for a drive-through race, and we are running away. That's it. That was a free clip for us. Well, for now it's free. Still free. Still free. Still free. Still free. Free clip. Excellent. That's how we got ourselves an excellent free clip, and now we are simply enjoying ourselves and we are having the best time ever. Meanwhile, our Jackpista is in a bit of the pickle situation and he's a bit in the trouble, but that's completely fine. We are going to get there and we are going to save him, even though he doesn't need to get saved, I would say. Can we save him? I don't really think so. Well, I saved him in my head. In my head, I was the hero who doesn't wear the cape, and I just simply saved him from this pathetic situation, I would say, okay? That was my imagination, and this is how much fun I had. Meanwhile, we have the two tryhards with the 277s. I am feeling very, very good with all of this. All we need to do, we need to slap him just like so. That is okay. And now we need to eliminate this gentleman just like so. Beautiful, very, very nice. We are picking a couple of the kills, which is very much appreciated. And this is a game over. We are not going to get more shots. Let's see the score. And we are back. 3.5 thousand damage, 1.1 thousand assisting damage. It was significantly harder game, but hey, we made Progetto work. That's good. First by the damage, second by experience. We made 30,000 profits, and in the end of the day, we got 4.1 thousand average damage and 700 assisting damage. The last sentence to finish everything, Progetto is not the same tank as it once used to be. Can it still work? Absolutely yes. Do I think Progetto is amazing and I adore this vehicle nowadays? No. I simply think the lucky folks who bought the Lion, I think that they are going to have significantly better experience playing with Lion than playing with a Progetto. Although Lion is, or I suppose to say Lion was overpriced SF, okay? But yeah, those are my 5 cents. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself and I hope you had a great time. See you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.